How are we all doing? Just going to wait for the Connie 3 to get back to the starbase and then we'll get cracking on this exciting story arcs. I cannot believe that YouTube is a minute behind. Gotta love it. That's better. Refresh the screen and it's only a few seconds now. I might actually get a new few intro videos done this week. See how the time goes. And once I stop kicking everything under my desk, it'll probably help. So tonight, the Iconian War. And I have decided to swap over to the Scimitar. Because, shockingly enough, it's only X2 Romulan ship I actually have. So, stuck on the Ultimate Geo Heavies there. And a terrible turret, but not anything better. No, nothing better than that. I'll have to get myself a new turret at some point. Right. Let's hope that the stream doesn't crash tonight. And let's just jump into this house pig. I'm sure it'll come flooding back to me as soon as it starts. So we are only a few hundred watchtowers away from the T6 coupon giveaway. Sure, everybody will be all excited about that. As it's slightly disconcerting for me actually hearing everything that's going on for change. So I'd put the headphones on and get any notifications pop up on the elements, I'll be able to hear them. Eager for battle because I'm running away from them. Need to walk faster. Could they not have just met me at the transporter pad and just told me? Or conversely just sent me a message. A wee phone call would have done the trick. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Nice. Most folk just call them burgers, but ground beef patties sound nice. Right, let's beam down. Oh, unskippable. Oh, another one with KOS. I'm gonna hate this one. Right, let's get this on like Donkey Kong. Oh, nice and easy. Matter of fact, actually, since I forgot to check this, I better check it now. Oh, good, I'm on normal. We all know the joys of doing things on incorrect difficulties. She can just stay there. And yet somehow we all managed to get incapacitated and half my crew's 120 metres away. That was extremely helpful, guys. There we go. Yep, whole mini game again. I have to do this since first contact day. I was rubbish at it then, and I'm still rubbish at it now. Too much running about for me. That'll be nice of them come to meet me. The problem with so much visual span is I can't actually see if I've killed them or not. Also need to turn down the volume on the headphones as well because I'm deafening myself. The real question for everybody is, do we think we will see either a Muds bundle sale this week coming, or a Phoenix event this week coming, or potentially, an outside chance, a new Zen Store bundle. I say, let me skip the damn cutscenes. I had hoped to do a bit of gambling this evening, but unfortunately, the lockboxes have not been kind to me this week. I got a load of them and thought I'll just go for the Borgdorfs, and must have opened about 50 boxes. Got 2 Borgdorf packs and predominantly R&D boxes and bonus R&D and fleet marks. So, was not very profitable at all. We can all enjoy Kayla singing. Isn't it Michael Dorn, I tell you? That's why I hate the Iconian bit. Too many jumpy book portals and all the rest of it. And half my bridge officers don't appear when they should. Really listen to that in chat box. Cameron. Try to drive up engagement by making missions far too long and giving you unskippable cutscenes. Yes, that's the way to do it. Make folk want to replay said long ass missions. So do remember the links in the video description, or the live stream description, what they are for other content creators and links and so forth there. Plus my in-game handles there. Anybody wants to add me, feel free to do so. And my Xbox handle is exactly the same one. For anybody that wants to play on console. Not that I'm on console that often because, well, all my stuff's on PC now. Time to like it. Reach a flurry body past the damn thing. The thing about Scimitar is it does take about a week and a half to turn round. Be halfway back to New Romulus by the time it decides to turn. Oh, that's a damn good looking ship. And hopefully my kids are asleep and I won't be interrupted. No, the wife is in the living room giggling away at a book that she's reading at the moment. Now that's the length of a mission. That's how long it should be. 15 minutes. Take a space one. Anyway, because I don't actually have a lot of traits on this particular one. Stick that one there. Right. Yes, hopefully by summer for Muds, mate. Hopefully. Because there's a lot of players out there that do want to buy the bundles. And if they're not able to buy them, then why would they buy them? Oh, I hear his voice. Well, the upside is I'm not up early tomorrow for physio. That's all done and dusted just now. So, get an extra hour in my bed in the morning. Yep, turning on the old Mac charm there. Worked a treat. Take the hand solo approach and shoot first. Oh, is this the one where you've got to go to the alien planet with the Krenum and do all that joyous ground content? Yeah. Aren't you lucky, Nog? Bloody well has. It's changed my loadout. I know that because just put the strike shield on it. That's most annoying. My ship with a cloaking device, why don't I just cloak the ship? I'm guessing this is said moon. If nothing else, at least the ships die quickly versus the scimitar. Don't need to think about nothing. We'll just run straight down. Need chair to move. Yeah, that's better. Make sure I'm actually still in the frame as well, which is always a good thing. Well, matter of perspective, I suppose. If it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm still in the frame. I hate to say it, but as an engineer, my cable management is shocking at the moment. Need to sort that out this week. Yep, there's an anomaly, and I just run straight into it. No fear. Maximum effort. I'm doing things like this was a novelty the first couple of times of doing it. Might be a temporal displacement, who knows? Run faster, run faster. So the question is your favourite story mission and your least favourite story mission. Oh, sneaky. Try to outflank me there. Terrible. I should actually had a Herald staff on just to play them at the wrong game. He looks angry. Just hurry up and disappear, Nog, so that we can complete this section and move on to the next one. I wonder what would happen if you just let them through. STO has the best mini games and all the players love them. Same with the best servers. Oh, that's just great. The man disappears and leaves us to deal with the rest of them. See, I'm nice. I don't treat my crew as basic red shirts. Oh, the one with the Fikiri. Midnight. That's in this arc, isn't it? I think. Oh yeah, it's the final one in this one. Well, you'll be in for a treat then, seeing me butcher it. Yeah, man. There's too much running about. We should just have beamed down to the exact spot and be done with it. In this day and age, still got to run around. Shocking. Hey, look what I found. Right, run around and fix everything now. Yeah. Not basically what it's going to start looking like, but yeah. This include the cat. Yeah, it just takes far too long to run around. That's a behind handy fighting log. Suppose I outrank him and he's telling me where to go. I don't do playthroughs often. The only reason I'm doing this one is it's the last of my 3 Delta recruits, and I have the Iconian arc to finish and the 1 item from Temporal Ambassador to get. So I thought the only way I'm actually going to force myself to do it is to do it on stream. And I need to go for a wireless headset. Or move my laptop a bit closer because this cord is annoying me. Right. I'm hoping to get through most of this tonight. Oh, I don't care. The only time I've actually seen the actual cutscenes has been on Casual Sab streams, since he's not allowed to skip them. I make a mess of myself. May have overfilled that one slightly. So the other good news is my little Luna class ship arrived from Fan Home. It's funny how America gets them before I do, and I'm a hell of a lot closer, but hey ho. And I went and got another couple of lights for doing the unboxing videos and that, so hopefully the visual quality shall improve slightly. I think it was a low light issue that was affecting the camera. What I actually should do is actually just hook my iPhone up to my Mac, because OBS does it native there and just record them. Might give that a shot next time. Right, good. Let's get out of here and get on with the next one. Great, they're Transformers. More than meets the eye. Fantastic. So you want a handout? We really should wipe these out because we know what's coming. Precisely, DJ, precisely. Sometimes I put my head between my knees and lean forward, but that's just the way I roll. Aye, we're 2 down. Take that. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Add that little spatial projector. Stick that on there for giggles just now. Don't think I've ever actually used it, but it looks good. That's a lot of ships. Iconian address. I thought I'd see the likes. I'm sure I'll find the way. It's probably well signposted. Iconian Battlefront. Oh yeah, I remember this one now. I was saying about picking up a Apex Warbird. I think it's that one that's got the plasma lance on it, similar to the phaser lance. Let's get this on like Donkey Kong. Unusual for a Iconian to ask for assistance. Thank God for evasive manoeuvres and the emergency con hologram. Probably the Derricks. Oops. Forgot to put the Klingons. Always one you forget about. I was trying to. Evidently I was too quick. So the thing I find is that sometimes the game isn't quick enough to catch up with you. This is my kind of mission. A lot of space shooting. Not so much running about. A lot of long load times, mind you, but hopefully that'll improve. Oh, a new follower. Crabification, thank you very much. Watch off. My stream elements isn't pinging up the notifications, unfortunately, so just noticed it over there on Twitch. So welcome. A funny feeling that something that doesn't turn is not a good ship to use for this mission. Should have probably stuck to either the Valdor or the Talith. Well, as soon as I see them, I will. Where are the carriers? Oh, for the love of God. Now, the upside is that short of them doing a new recruit or adding in extras for the existing ones, I don't have to do the story again once this is all finished. I've got a sneaky suspicion I don't have the emergency con hologram on. Nice. I've done the full story playthrough countless times, and I think the answer is too many. I've done it on several tunes. I've replayed the missions to get all the additional ones for sets and so forth, so I'm done with the story arc. And the last ones, although they looked good, just really didn't do it for me. This is my Delta that I created, must be about 2-3 years ago. It's my Romulan character, and I just did a few things on it here and there, but nothing major. So I thought I've done the Fed one fully, I've done the Iconian one fully, so I might as well just get this one finished off. My temporal recruit's done. Mission wise, but I've still got all the R&D schools and admiralties to do on it. But that's a replacement for an existing temporal toon, because I stupidly created them as engineers and I wanted them as tactical. And unless they give us a career change option, then I'm going to have to sit and go through all the admiralty and that on them at some point. But it's nothing urgent. Right, so all the landing parties are up 17 out of 18 now. There we go. And we're on the flagship. And what's pinging on my watch? Nothing too important. I did actually create a new temporal one on Xbox when the event started, but again, that's to replace an existing one. But I just don't have the drive to play through all the content again on console at the moment. Maybe if they give us a keyboard and mouse support and PC UI, then I might. I think the only problem is try to do the key binds and everything without the tool, so it's all typing. Wrong gun. Now, of course, there's no parser either. Yeah. I must admit, I would prefer that they all had, specific missions to do rather than doing most of the story arcs again. So you do all the tutorials and that and on each of the factions, and then you'd only have to do maybe 1 or 2 story arcs each. But you'd have to create all 3 in order to get all the rewards. That's fair enough, it was just for a grind. Need a little lift. Oh, yes, it's the one with the. junction boxes. There's always another power junction somewhere. I don't know if anybody else has got the lifetime sub, but I was saying on Discord earlier that I went in to my refining tunes earlier on. I was expecting to have about 3 or 4 days worth of dill refined. Went in, none. None whatsoever had been refined. It worked fine at the beginning of the week, but not in the last few days, so I'm going to check it again on Wednesday. In case it's just another glitch. Come on, disappear. Looks like I managed to catch that in time. Sounds like a damn good plan. I like it. It's short, it's simple, it's easy to remember. One thing I'm definitely have to put on this character after the summer event is some ball lightning. Goodness, it's going. Yeah, well, I'm the same. Well, normally I don't, but I say I went to transfer it all over to my main character earlier on today, and none of it had auto refined the last few days. Eric, you should know by now that the entire story arc's my misery. This is the one we've got to do it 4 times. So good I can shoot backwards without looking. Yes, ground is the only place for an engineer. I mistakenly created my ones thinking miraculous repairs in space. So that's why my main on console is an engineer, unfortunately. And I would just change it to a tactical one, but I have the last few years campaign rewards on it. So the Infinity ships. As I say, give me a career change token and I will be a very happy man. Can free up some tune slots and have some fun. I'm sure it's a very poignant cutscene, but times are marching on. I want to get all this done and dusted as quickly as possible. I also need to go and check the stream elements and find out why I'm not getting all the notifications through that I should be. Come on. Well, at least this time the survivor isn't going to be Cooper. Yes, that is the thing. This is a free stream. I'm not above prostituting myself for more suffering, but not be able to skip cutscenes is it's a hard pass. Where the hell are these bloody escape pods? That's as far as I can zoom in on the map. Right. Right, see, I don't think I'd ever actually do a story challenge stream, because I know what we've done to Spencer. Checking to make sure the stream is still running okay. I'm still a bit cautious with OBS since the fiasco last week. Ooh, I'm 75% of the way there for the follower goal over on Twitch. It's always nice to see. Why could they not just beam me into the meeting room? Alright, there's another one down. That's not bad, that's 3 in an hour. That's how it should be. No, that's 1 hour plus malarkey. Yeah, and we even got the Delta beacon as well now. We are cooking the gas. And that's and then Eric's favourite, midnight. Oh, this is the holodecky one, isn't it? Yes. Doesn't blink the eye that I'm a Romulan on the bridge of a Defiant class starship. It's quite an impressively busted console. Yes, the Delta Arc. Hate them. Hate them with a passion. Computer end program. No, it's the next one will be midnight. So I said this one and then your favourite, I said. Oh, you've got outsiders now, sunshine. Understandable. You're the right man for this job, because I sure as hell ain't doing it. The one thing I do like about the future is that there's no need for handrails or anything like that. Everybody can be trusted not to fall off of something. I think I've used that one once. Can't really recall much about it, to be honest. That's how memorable it was. Might get the one off the Connie 2 for doing Feast at the end of the year. It'll also come in handy for when I've got to go and do the Herc ship ones. But that'll be if they ever decide to give us the ability to transfer to Tribble again. There's no such thing as a bad console. Allegedly. Alright, just before we do that, I need to go and get another bottle of juice, so I shall be back in a second. And we're back. There we go. I'm preparing for immediate departure. Well, judging by the amount of Borg vessels there, I would say yes. Evidently. Stop your whinging. Because the one thing I was actually surprised at is that it didn't include the Borg having cloaking devices in the shows, since they've assimilated obviously the Romulans and Klingon ships and everything. As when you think of the episode The Neutral Zone in TNG, yeah, it's when the Borg were grabbing everything. Yes, they are. It's alright, a supernova's going to take care of that soon enough. Excuse me. I can, but that's beside the point. Anytime somebody says cover me, it just reminds me of Lethal Weapon 3. But see, they adapt. So since they get their backsides handed to them every time they go up against Starfleet, you think they'd just coke a few cubes, pop out of Earth, decloak, assimilate, end of the Federation. But they don't seem to adapt that well. Can't remember, did this mission get a remaster when they did the new Borg content? Smeg. I was going to say I've not put the remodulator on, but that's because I don't have it on this character. Yes, sending more than one would certainly have helped. I don't know if they can, to be honest. I don't think so. Unless they've updated it fairly recently. I think that would need crossplay enabled, even though it's both console. I know in games such as Call of Duty and that you can. Yeah, no, I had the mission reward one on my main, and I stuck it on. I didn't have to do modulate. That's what I was thinking about. I think it was from one of the new story arc missions. Check it in a second. Whenever this loads up, that is. It's a good solid yep. That was it. I'm taken by surprise that when they I say I don't know if it does. I really don't think it does, to be honest. Forgot to defeat the Borg. It's too much of a hurry to disappear. I suppose the one way we could test it is I could try it, yeah, Jeffrey Streeps, yep. I think if Spencer's doing his console stream on Saturday, then I might jump on my Xbox and see if I end up in the same instance as him, but I don't think the two are linked at all. Predominantly because the DLX on PlayStation is higher than what it is on Xbox at the moment. That's what makes me think that they're not doing cross-platform. And the thing is, if they did do cross-platform in its true sense between console and PlayStation, it would kill console big time. Because the DLX would go through the roof and the console backlog would be just as bad as PC's is. And the exchange would pretty much be crippled. What they need to do is allow you to transfer all your assets over from console to PlayStation. Console to PlayStation, console to PC. Good God, it's about as bad as Spencer now. I say I've got event rewards on my console account that I don't have on my PC one, due to my PC being knackered for so many years. That if they'll just allow me to, well, they'll just unlock it on my PC account and credit my Zen and Dell, etc. I'd just close down my console account and be done with it. One less account to run through. Oh yeah, that's another option as well, is to do Zen saying that the problem is, because of the way that they've done it now with the Phoenix store, which is a good idea, don't get me wrong, adding the event ships into the Phoenix store, but had they left them in MUDs as well as an option for an account wide, then doing the Zen value to accommodate would have been a very viable option. You could just buy all your event stuff that you've got and be done with it. I say the thing is it's a labour intensive task, don't get me wrong, but to look at somebody's console account and take a note of what they've unlocked and then just compare it to their PC account and then just mark it as earned, for example, and it appears in the Reclaim tab. If customer services can credit Zen and all the rest of it to you for errors in the store or errors doing buyouts and that, then I'm sure they can mark things as unlocked. But that would be the dream anyway. And as if I could do that, then I'd quite happily just close down the console account. On to midnight. At least we don't have to go far to start it. So it is looking favourable that we are going to get the Iconian War finished this evening, and I might even go and suffer Sela on the Temporal Ambassador one and get that knocked out, and then that'll be... What's that? Focus assault. Yeah, put that on. Yeah, I say I started on PC many years ago, and my PC gave up the ghost, and I couldn't justify another one at the time, and I already had a console, so I switched to console. Just I get all this training done. I can find the stuff. So, I had console pretty much from when it came out, which was what, 2016. I have bought stuff on console as well. I've bought Zen and that in the past. Over there now I do it full free to play because there's no Deluxe backlog. So stick this on here. So the time invested in it and the money invested, it makes it hard for me just to turn around and go, nah, I'm not doing it anymore unless I've got everything over on PC. In which case, yeah, I'd quite happily think it, because I'm not a big fan of the UI over on console. There's too many compromises and issues with it, especially having the no dialogue boxes appear over the top of your ability wheels. Especially in the middle of a mission and you're trying to find what you're trying to activate is most annoying. That and not being able to actually navigate whilst you're trying to activate abilities that don't auto-activate, such as the Fleet Power Network Array, which then in turn knocks off all the other quickies. So the only way to do an effective build on console at the moment is a purely passive one. So isomags or exploiters or locators, secondary shields, anything that doesn't have a quick ability basically. That's my moan. I see it's all been highlighted and reported over the years, and it's just console doesn't get the love that it needs at the moment. Now they still get the same bugs that PC gets, and it's a month later that they're getting the content. Tried to save them, now what to do there? Oh, Curland. Oh. Yeah, on console you don't get the Zen stipend, but I've said it quite a few times, especially on social posts and that when folk are moaning about it. You can get the lifetime sub on console for free. So that's the trade-off is that Xbox and PlayStation don't allow the monthly stipend. So the trade-off is that you can actually buy the lifetime sub for Zen on console, where you can't on PC. You actually have to buy it with real money. So if you're doing the Delta Zen exchange over on console, you can get the full lifetime sub for free. And at the moment, I'm not actually far off having the Zen to do that on Xbox. I did have the Zen earmarked for doing the Legendary Battlecruiser bundle, because I want the ships. I love the ships. I've got them on PC. So I was going to get that bundle during the next 35% sale, but because I'm close to doing enough Zen for the lifetime sub, I'm like, well, do I just get the lifetime sub just now, auto refining, all the extra slots and so forth with it? Yeah, the ships aren't the greatest, they're very dated, but still another 4 T6 ships. And then probably end of the year, maybe beginning of next year, I'll have enough Zen converted from Dell to be able to get the Battlecruiser bundle. So that's what I'm thinking about at the moment. I'll see what sale happens first. If the life sub sale happens first, and not the little 20% one that they put on recently, on the proper 50% one, then I might just go for it. Because that is one of the other major issues I have on consoles. I don't have enough inventory and bank slots and everything because I've just not bought them. It remains a Constitution class. That's a bit optimistic. Oh, another time gate. Also need to remember to stay back because I've got the plasma torpedoes on. I have a habit of blowing myself up. Whilst comical, is not conducive. I'm guessing it wasn't expecting the dreadnought to be destroyed so quickly, so there's nothing else coming. Yep, no worries. Well, appreciate you stopping by, mate. Three, two, one. I'm going to the time portal. Shut up, Sealer. The worst bit is you've got to wait for her to finish speaking several times. Yes. I don't want to listen to her. She's annoying. Oh, wished. So it's all this running about. That would have been an interesting option to actually play as the Romulan Empire rather than the Republic in this. I suppose if they ever separate out the factions, it would be a nice option. Because the Romulans should be their own faction. Shouldn't need to align with Starfleet or Klingon, same with the Jem'Hadar. Romulans have got their own planet. The flotilla, shipyard, and the Dominion can either be based in the Gamma Quadrant or it can just be based out of DS9. Right there. It'd be nice if they were to do that, plus perhaps a Tal Shiar recruit for the Romulans. We can dream, and doing all that wouldn't actually bring them any more profit. So it's a lot of time and money for something that's not going to earn them much on the way back, I think. That'd be an annoying person. I actually read what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, wished. I'm going to steal the world's heart and must admit though, I do like the Iconian doors. Oh. We are hard turning up. Right. Let's see what this gun does to this lot then. I'm trying not to smile, but see how his health is going down. Why is the rest of my crew 178 meters away? It's put as much use as a chocolate fire guard. It's because I've not met the Romulans yet, that's why. I'm going to be this trusting after this. Well, I suppose it's like everything else. Now, if you've not got any reason to distrust, not there. Even though it's showing a little circle there. Why do you keep waving your hands? I'm around to now, back to here. And I have the sudden urge to go and watch The World's End. Yeah, Simon Pegg film. Okay. Ooh, millennia. They'd be very old. Ah, wish seal. Nobody cares. Yeah, why not? I just like running around in circles. You think, though, that they'd have planetary shields or something like that? Transport inhibitors or... Right. What the hell are these three up to? Come on, get me a red alert so I can do this. Thank you. Right. Oh, this running about's making me tired. Nope. Can't run. Need to run. Need to move. Need to move. I'm sending them all to safety and they're going to the one place where everybody's going to be attacking. That sounds like a damn good idea. Yeah, give me a minute. What one do I need to go and do? I think we are, Dopey. Predestination paradox. I speak to Seela. It's handy. Is Sean just sitting in space? They're all just sitting in space. Okay, no temporal mechanics after dinner. The question is there actually a good time for temporal mechanics? I have to say though, this is a nice bridge. Stop your whinging. Just get to stand in pose. Nice, sticking it to you. And that's the Iconian War finished. Most impressive. And I'll just go to the Enterprise C one, and that's my Romulan finished. Yes, Beyond the Nexus is good. I want to take that. Ooh, got a Peacemaker. Sure, that's the one that I want to do. Yes, Temporal Ambassador. Going to deal with that. Click this. Finish that, and then that is this Delta Recruit done. Go away. Treat it the same as EMH. I just like the I'd like the next story arc to be Enterprise. I really would. It's nice, even if it's just a 4-episode story arc. It'd be nice. Get Scott Bakula and that on board. Would be cool. Get to run about in the 22nd century. Push came to shove. Hell, Kelvin timeline story arc. Just something that doesn't involve the cast of Voyager, the cast of Discovery, anything to do with the cartoons. Strange New World, though. That wouldn't be a bad shout either, but I think it's... That looks awfully familiar. Wonder why. It will be interesting to see where they go once they finish this daft multiverse thing. I hate running about the tunnels in this one. How many varieties? And they still can't get plain tomato, not tomato, tomato soup right. Oh my god, move your ass. Oh, this is frustrating. It's like being at the shops with the missus and the kids. I'm about a foot taller than the wife and about 3 foot taller than the kids, so it takes forever and a day for them to catch up with me. No, it's the proper pronunciation of a fruit. Because tomatoes are not vegetables. And that has been proven. And I'm just having a thought on the same process. Line of thought is that because it grows on vines and not on the ground, it's a fruit, not a vegetable. Well, what about peas in a pod? They grow on a vine. Anyway, enough silly nonsense about fruits and vegetables at this time of night. Ooh, that's a big one. It doesn't watch me walking behind it. That's extremely unhelpful. It's dead, Jim. Keep forgetting there's several things to do in that one. Green going around. I'm not deliberately doing all the little side things in this. I'm literally just running around trying to find a way out. There's the one for me. Too much visual spam to see it. Terrible. God almighty, they're all taking forever and a day. Come on, people, hurry up. Ah, wished. Just do it already so we can get going. Got a ship to rescue here, come on. Yeah, I know. I will was too bothered. They're all Starfleet. They should be able to do everything. At least that's what the show teaches us. Say I wanted to make Yar suffer. Oh, come on, we want to get out of here, people. Let's move. Let's go, go, go. Yes, but hey ho, I'm just happy. Delta Recruit is complete. Ah, oh, stop your whinging. Yeah, maybe I'll find an airlock. This is why nobody liked her character. Far too arrogant. The only thing worse than this is constantly crying. Oh, wish we had protocols. I'm not Starfleet. Oh yeah, that was, well, very true to the show, I suppose. Half the stuff she spouted on the show made no sense either. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, come on, so slow, loading screens. I do have a dream that one day you'll have no load screens. You'll instantaneous go from one bit to the next. And of course, sort all this out, because if I don't, it's going to drive me nuts because I'll be activating everything I shouldn't be activating. Oh yes. Batteries either. I'm intentionally using them. And then go there. There, get rid of that. And there. 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 Not up there. Not down there. You. There's a pain in the backside. I have to redo all the bloody trays. Good enough for government work. Let's get out of here. Good for it. Just as well I'm arachnophobic with names like that, I tell you. Now, we're the Enterprise. We do things properly. Yes, we can all see that. Sounds like Jim in American Pie. That's a really bad thought just to have like this. Oh dear, I'm a bad, bad man. Will my trees be screwed up? Surprisingly not. There we go. Job done. I'm going to decline that one because I don't want to do it. Stuff expiring on the exchange because nobody's buying them. And I've got a ton of them. That's a pain. So let's go back to New Romulus and get them relisted. That's not bad. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to do tonight. To be honest, I have expected to have to continue this on the next stream, but managed to get through it all. It's not like the Delta arc that went on for freaking years. At least that's what it felt like. And see, I might have 1 or 2 R&D packs. They all came out of the Borg lock boxes. Price of Iridians haven't sold yet. And the simulated weapons, they were selling quite well. So, nano infestation. Built for 2-3. There we go. Epic content. Jump over to my main and see if anything's sold. Time to save Martok's farming ship again. Should be a past master at that by now. So the next stream, I don't know when I'll be doing it this week. I don't know if I'll do one midweek or next Sunday. See how it goes. But what I'll probably just do is go back to the usual. Run some randoms with whoever's on the stream viewing. Have a good time doing that. And hopefully between now and then, all the stuff I have listed on the exchange will have sold. I'll have some keys to do some gambling with, but I don't get bored in between. But that is going to be it for this evening. So thank you to everybody that joined and viewed. Hope you've enjoyed my suffering. Thankfully I don't have to suffer again unless we suddenly get some new content for the recruits. Otherwise, that's my story finished. Unless the next story mission has a decent reward. So, until then, I shall catch you all later on, and I'll hopefully have some more videos up this week as well for everyone. So, take care.